We are the rising of the moon. We are the shifting of the ground. We are the seeds that take root as we tear this fortress down. We are the rising of the moon. We are the shifting of the ground. We are the seeds. So we are here on Tuesday, it's January 14th, 2025. It is the start of the legislative session here in Minnesota with the Rise of Repair Alliance. And we've had this kind of situation, right, where there's a lot of power sharing, tensions, struggles between the House of Representatives on the Republican and Democratic side. And we have some serious work we have to do in this state to protect our environment, to stand up for Indigenous rights. So we've organized today, we have our messages, and we're just trying to raise awareness because I know there's this power sharing going back and forth, but in the context of climate, in the context of the destruction of our wild rice and our lands here in Minnesota, we don't have a year to spare. So we're encouraging our legislators to jump in, get to work, to protecting what's really important to Minnesotans. And a lot of our messages to protect environment, they're bipartisan. You know, we all need clean water, we all need clean air. So that's what we're here.
I'm here today because it is an obligation as a citizen to reach out to our representatives and our senators to let them know exactly what type of laws that they should be supporting and pushing through the House, and to encourage others in our communities to show up, because usually our senators and our representatives won't support any type of law unless our community is behind it.
This is an interesting session, but personally, one of the big priorities is passing the Wild Rice Protection Act. This is a bill that just received the approval of the Minnesota Indian Affairs Council to protect the natural stands of wild rice all across what we call Minnesota now, and we've been working on this legislation in coordination with each of the federally recognized tribes as well as Sandy Lake, trying to make sure there's proper consent to pass that. I think one of the big bills that could pass this year is a bill to collect and recycle 100% of the electronic waste generated in Minnesota, which would recover about $2.2 billion worth of minerals from our waste stream. And we need to be going after this waste before we're opening new mines like what they're trying to do up near Mille Lacs with the Talon Metals project. So instead of opening new mines, we need to first go after our waste stream, and it'll protect our environment. So I think those are the two bills. And then we also have a lot of legislation here. We have Prove It First that's represented. We have other bills. We have other bills from Friends of the Boundary Waters, the Taxpayer Protection Act, the Bad Actor bills, all things that are trying to protect our natural environment here in Minnesota from destructive mining projects.
I'm here today to show our legislators that they need to begin to care about the land around them and protect it for the next generations. Wild rice here in Minnesota is under threat from pollution, climate change, reckless development, and we're here today to let our legislators know that we have to protect this amazing plant for the next generations. Wild rice is a pesticide-free, fertilizer-free food that grows on water. It is a beautiful gift from the Creator, and it deserves all the protections we can give it. It's struggling right now, and I'm here today to ask our legislators to support the Wild Rice Protection Act and support the protection of fresh water as well.